What's going on, guys? AB Trading is back to back with another live stream today. As always, live commentary over NQ. We also have a look at ES and Dow as always, but we are going to analyze the high time frames on NQ first and then go back into the intraday chart. As we can see, I have already mapped out buy side and sell side, so I think we might catch a nice trade today. Definitely this week we have CPI and PPI this week, and usually CPI weeks are beautiful. So I would say let's hop right into the charts and let's have a look at the daily chart. So okay, daily chart looks like this. Okay. Now the problem is, give me a second. Okay, I think that works. So the problem is we're still inside this consolidation on the high time frame, and I think this whole thing is caused or due to this whole stuff that's going on in the Middle East. So yeah, they are saying, yeah, we're having a ceasefire, then we don't, then we have again, then we don't. So there's lots of, indecisiveness, or let's say uncertainty going on right now, whether, the war is going to end or not. So yeah, I think until we see a major event, major news, we are going to still stay inside this narrow range. So yeah, no breakout inside. I think we're going to wait for pretty yeah, harsh reality of the war going on. Unfortunately, that's probably that's what I think. So what I could imagine price going to do is it will probably fake out everybody to the buy side, take out these highs again. So that could be definitely a scenario. So maybe news should maybe the news are going to say something like, yeah, war is over, blah 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 blah. Then price is going to pump up, new all-time highs. Everybody's like, oh yeah, war is over now, let's go, new all-time highs. And then Trump is going to say something again, and then yeah, war is not over, and just it dumps, and we're going to have a bearish Q3. But yeah, we see. That's lots of, I have one YouTube viewer. Unfortunately, I don't see the chat right now on OBS, so let me check on my phone. Aha. Was geht's? Okay, so what's up, Tom? How you doing? Are you fine? I think this week is going to be a pretty awesome week. Always CPI PPI week is beautiful, especially the days after CPI. Well, not only the days, especially the time after CPI. So CPI typically is at 8:30, and probably we're going to see a beautiful trade after 10:30, after 8:30 tomorrow in the New York session. But we'll see. But that's what I predict. Supporter, really appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube's more valuable than TikTok, because you know on TikTok there are most of these like, okay, I join the live stream for a second and then leave again. You know, YouTube, everybody's watching on YouTube is rather the type of guy who, you know, is more interested in the stream and actually watching than just joining for a second then leaving again. So I don't know, but yeah, helps a lot, helps a lot. Okay, so yeah, as we can see, we're still on the inside of this consolidation range. Okay, so pretty difficult so far. We've been respecting this order block. Okay, come on, bro, what's going on? So far we respected this order block and this order block's midpoint. Okay, we only wicked lower, so that's following bullish order flow right now. But same thing on the opposite side, so that's an order block. If you create this order block, price trade up into the mean threshold, into the midpoint, so that's also an order block inside an order block. Okay, so that's a huge strong order block, and so far we've been respecting this order block as well. So we are in between a bearish order block and a bullish order block. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, on the high time frame so far, bias is 50-50. Okay, we are in the middle of this range. This is the external range. We are right in between, in the middle, in the equilibrium. So yeah, going down, dropping down into the 1 hour chart. As we can see, this week we opened up right here. Okay, that's last week's close, and this is this week's opening. Okay, from the opening we went right to the downside, took out relatively equal lows. Okay, that's also what I was referring to in the Discord channel in the morning. I took some trades in London session, it was pretty nice, and I was saying when price was down in here, I was saying bias is bullish, and then I took several longs in this price leg. Okay, why was bias bullish? Because we've taken out sell side. Okay, we've dropped down into this fair value gap in here. There's a volume imbalance. Okay, so include the volume imbalance. So that's an entire 1 hour fair value gap. Drop down into the inversion fair value gap. Respect midpoint. Took out sell side. Market structure shift. And we have this new day opening gap that is still inefficiently delivered. Okay, so I think price is going to draw back down, back up into this one. So let's have a look at the 15-minute chart. We have an order block. Okay, price break this order block again. Price respected the upper half of this down close candle, which is the order block. Okay, so far we also respected this fair value gap in here, midpoint respected. As you can see, let's drop down into the 5-minute chart. Oh, Gabriel und Kartoffelmixer auch am Start. Wieder absolut deutsche Lobby hier. Oh, what's up, guys? Bro, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. I just broke my fast. I usually do like 5 times a week intermittent fasting. So I just broke my fast. So I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry anymore. Nice. So I feel great. And you, Tom? Okay, so 15-minute chart, 15-minute respected this fair value gap. As you can see on a 5-minute, we had a lower close. Okay, so we have sell side relatively equal lows in here, relatively equal highs. We also have this high and these highs in here. Okay, and ultimately this new week opening gap. So bias for today is bullish. I want to see sell side rate, and then want to see market structure shift and then rally towards the buy side. Okay, so this is pre-market high. pre-market high. Let's turn on indicators. Okay. Now this is whatever. This is just buy side. This is relatively equal highs. Okay. Relatively equal highs. And we have a normal buy side. Perfekt. Dein Stream anzugucken ist irgendwie Routine geworden. Bro, that's motivating to hear, bro. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the support, guys. Gabriel and Tom. Always part of the live stream. Ah, Tom. Bro, you don't know what happened. I just ordered the Bible because like you know we talked about it. So I'm interested in all this faith and stuff. And I just ordered the Bible, and bro, they shipped the wrong book. Okay, so I went back to the store, changed it, and now I bought it. So yeah, now I got it. I got it now. Okay, so I'm really interested in becoming more, how do you say, advanced in terms of knowledge about faith and not only about the charts. No, I just bought the the one for beginners with these explanations on the sides, because ChatGPT just told me just the most entry level book, So let's see. Relatively equal highs. Bro, that's beautiful buy side, okay? So I really want to see a sell side raid, which seems like we get it. Bro, we have a huge opening range gap. That's insane. Insane opening range gap. Let's see. So we had a huge discount opening range gap. Okay, so let's summarize what happened. Okay, what happened from Monday today's opening. So far, we opened lower. So what is retail thinking? Retail thinks like, okay, now this is heavy. This is weak. Okay, so what are they doing? They are shorting. Okay, we had a little retracement. Since then, we've just been rallying to the downside. Okay, we just crashed and dumped and took out sell side in here. Okay, so everybody who's been longing and placed their stop losses below these lows, they got stopped out, and they might think like, oh yeah, now that looks really bearish. I'm going to wait for 9:30 opening. Where's 9:30 opening? Down here in comparison to last Friday's 4:14 p.m. price here. So we have a huge opening range gap lower, which is also retail thinking, yeah, that's bearish. Okay, so retail is bearish, so they want to see a breakout below these lows for this support zone turn into resistance. Okay, so they are shorting, having their stop losses above these highs, and we want to see retail trapped short, and then we want to take them out and be part of their move to the upside. That's the game plan for today. Laura Lutzenberger, bro. Why is everybody German in here? That's crazy. Only German viewers. But that's fine. That's fine. I just love it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we can have a talk later on. You're also looking for longs, 100%. Sprech einfach Deutsch. Ja, so einfach wär's, huh? So einfach wär's. But bro, I don't know. When I started this whole YouTube thing, you know, trading and stuff, bro, I was looking at the German industry. And the German industry, in terms of trading, is just insanely small. Except for Kian Hoss. There's nobody worth... Okay, I don't want to say nobody, yeah, you know, but there's nobody worth listening to, or at least I didn't found anybody who's just, you know, nice, had a broad audience. You know, they were pretty small in comparison to the international English speaking trading YouTube channels. Okay, that's why in the beginning I even started in German, but then I said, oh no, bro, I gotta do it in English. So far, that's a journey, and that's the reason why I'm speaking in English right now and not German. Today is not for trading. Stay away, guys. Why? Why is today not a day for trading? News? Question mark. Why not be the first big Germanized trading YouTube channel? Yeah. I don't know. Ja, maybe we can do both. Yeah, we can speak in English. Wir können aber auch Deutsch reden. Kein Problem, Leute. Okay. So there you go. First part of the game plan done. Sell side taken. Now let's see market structure shift higher. I want to see buy side taking. Come on, boy. Let's get it. We also have beautiful trend line liquidity. Okay, so everybody, retail, what are they thinking? Yeah, this is trend line support. Trend line. Yo, fuck your trend line. Yeah, you're right, guys. Only because there's nobody doesn't mean that I could not be the first one, but you know, being the first one is always more difficult than just going with the flow, you know? I don't know. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. I don't know, bro. We can do both. I mean, Discord is more German than English, bro. I don't know. You know, English people only understand English, obviously. But German guys and girls also understand English, you know? So we have both parts of the world. First percent fair value gap is the lowest. Well, first percent fair value is the lowest 1/8 of the manipulation week from Friday. What? First presented fair value gap is the lowest 1/8 of the manipulation week from Friday. Manipulation week from Friday. And the fair value gap is at the lowest 1/8. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. First presented fair value gap. Now retails chasing shorts, guys. Bro, I used to be one of them, bro. And I always question myself, like, why is this fucking shit not working? Like, why am I getting stopped out? Why are these trend lines not working? Why are these support and resistance zones not working? And now 2 years later, I'm going against retail. I'm going against my old self. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? It's just everybody gets fucked right now on short. They think, oh yeah, it's a breakout. Hell no. Maybe yes, maybe that's a 1 time out of 10 times where you are right, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And if so, I mean, you gotta make some money as well, okay? Small money cannot take it all. Retail has to gain and profit something as well to, you know, invest in their hopes. But we don't hope. We do technical analysis. That's what we do. So what is this actually? Ah, that's a 1 hour inversion Fabaligap. Okay, so took out sell side. Okay, you know what? It's 9:38. It's pretty early to take a trade right now, but you know, okay. So this is my practice account. Okay, this is my practice account, and I show you the London session trades later on. But I made like 125 bucks in today's London session scalping longs. Okay, so it's a practice account, so I do scalps. Okay, MacBook or Windows? MacBook 100%. I'm trading on a Mac. I'm trading on a Mac. So there's a reason why this is a practice account. So a practice account is for, you know, practicing entry mechanisms and just getting detached from your emotions. Okay, you're, you know, getting less afraid of getting into a trade and whatever. So if I'm going to take a trade that's outside of my model, I'm going to take it on in a practice account. So you gotta differentiate between practice and my normal account. So that's practice account. That is the high risk account. That's a high risk account. And this is the low risk account. So yeah, since volatility is pretty high, I guess we're going to take the high risk account. MacBook is it on bro? Okay, not a MacBook. Yeah, I'm using MacBook for other things, but you know, Mac Studio is it? Mac Mini M2 Pro and Mac Studio, bro. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. So I started with the Mac Mini Pro. Now I'm on a Mac Studio, and I just fucking love my setup. Okay, drops even lower, takes out even London low. Okay, that's not what we wanted to see. Because the more you try to, you know, okay, wait, let me start by saying, give me a second, London low. Okay, I used to look for longs. Okay, in this type of scenario, I used to look for longs, and it's definitely reasonable to look for a long, to look for price to take out sell side in here, looking for a market structure shift long. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Now, if price goes even lower and takes out London low, yeah, that might be fine either. But what I used to end up is thinking like, okay, yeah, I would argue like, okay, yeah, it would be even permissible to take even out this low, and then it will reverse. Not realizing that my buys may be wrong, and price may, you know, don't want to go for buy side, but you know, keep going lower towards sell side. And this is like what I recall, like in my mind. I think like, okay, bro, that would have been enough. This sell side down here would have been enough to see a market structure shift and go and to see a rally higher, if we are correct with, you know, with the bullish stance. Since price even took out London low, which is also still permissible, But now I'm thinking like, I'm trying to argue again. You know, I need to find reasons in my head to you know, support my bullish bias, not realizing that maybe we aren't bullish. Okay, maybe we are going to rally higher at a later point in time. Okay, so I'm just trying to tell you guys what's going on in my mind. You know, I used to, you know, wait for the sell side rate market structure shift, didn't get it in here, and then I tried to see it after the London low, for example, didn't get it in here either. Then I told myself, okay, yeah, maybe it wants to even go down to this low and then want to reverse higher. But like I said, this sell side rate would have been enough to go higher from there. So what I used to do is still trying to go long down in here when the manipulation would have been enough below this low in here. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you guys is we shouldn't marry our bias and maybe get comfortable with flipping the bias, because price, I mean, like I said, London low is fine, but if it gets even below this low, I don't know, then this is not going to be a manipulation. Probably, I don't know. If we take out this low as well, then I don't think that's a manipulation. I just think that's, yeah, that's displacement lag lower, and we are probably only seeing retracements back up to continue lower. Okay, yeah, I mean that's what's happening right now. So seems like bias is wrong. So I definitely gotta wait for more information, since we didn't get what I was first looking for. So took out even this low right in here. Sell side. I mean, we didn't have any manipulation high, bro. We have relatively equal highs in here. We have relatively equal highs in here, here. Okay, we did not really took out a significant buy side. Like there's no manipulation higher. There's no manipulation higher. Yeah, this is difficult. This is difficult. So yeah, like I said, bias might be wrong. And that's fine, you know, because we avoid unnecessary losses and learn from our past. That's the most important part. So what I used to do is, if we get a market structure shift now after taking out the sell side, let's say price does this, then I used to take the long from here towards these highs. Okay, now that is actually fine if you consider the market structure and the buy side in here. But you know, I lost this trade more times than I profited off of it. So okay, that's the reason why I'm being reluctant in, you know, looking for higher prices right now, because I don't think that's a manipulation. I anticipated manipulation, but this is too big of a price lag to be manipulation, in my opinion. So I think we are going to go lower. Now the question is, let's turn off this 1 hour fair value gap. Price respecting this fair value gap so far. So if we see market structure shift, I used to go long in that, but I don't trust it. You know, the past is telling me, no, don't take that trade. The mistakes from the past talk to me right now, so I don't take that trade. I don't take any longs. So where is it wanting to go to? Oh, what I see right now are these relatively equal lows. Interesting. Didn't see them before. This is sell side. So let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, yeah, we trade down into new day opening gap from, I don't know, Thursday 2nd, July 2nd. So, bro, that definitely is somebody who is profiting off of shorts right now. Where, okay, let's say our bias wasn't bullish and it was bearish instead. How can we justify a short setup, okay? We've taken out, yeah, relatively equal highs in here, and we had relatively equal lows. Okay, so, okay, fine. We have a market maker sell model. We have an inversion fair value gap in here. Okay, trade below it, come back up. Hmm. Bro, there's no way that I would have taken shorts. No, 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 no. Was geht, Gabriel? Wie läuft's? So apparently price is not going higher. It just dumps, bro. Price just dumps. One hour chart. I mean, is it a breaker? Is it? We have a high, low, high, high, breakdown, lower. So technically, that's a breaker in here. Lowest down, close candle. Respective breaker midpoint. Pretty nicely. Yeah. I mean, this is insane buy side up here. And we've already taken sell side. I mean, that's the first time in a while that my bias was wrong. So I'm pretty comfortable with having the wrong bias, but you know, avoiding a loss. So that's perfectly fine. But I'm not part of that short right now. Bro, I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow after CPI, bro. That's usually a pretty nice time to take trades. After 8:30 tomorrow. I love CPI days. I love CPI days. I love CPI weeks. I love PPI days. Bro, I just want to understand why we're going lower right now. What is the draw? Yeah, we have these relatively close. Fine. We've taken our previous day's lows. Okay. Tom is coming back. What's up, Tom? Tom's back in the house. So yeah. Looking for another south side relatively close from 2 days ago. So last Thursday. Price is pretty heavy so far. So in these type of scenarios, let me show you something. This trade, right? This plus $200 trade was just the same thing, same market structure as we have today, okay? So this day we had something like this where we had like pretty buy side, okay? I was looking for buy side, didn't get it, dropped lower, okay, then flip buys, realized, okay, we are not going higher, we have a draw on the downside. So I was looking for lower prices. So what I was looking was what I was doing to catch that nice trade was not taking the long after the first market structure shift, okay? That's probably what, you know, everybody would do who's like looking for longs, okay? They would wait for the first market structure shift, fair value gap, and then to go long from this, okay? And that's what I used to do back then as well, okay? But we are not looking for this, and this is not how I got this 204 to 1 RR trade, okay? You know, my past was telling me the mistakes that I did in the past was telling me like, no, don't look for a long now. Wait for a market structure shift again lower. Okay, so everybody got trapped long. Then I waited for the market structure shift lower because we flipped buys and took then the short from here, and that's how I took that 41 RR trade, which was this 200 plus dollar profit. Okay, so I think I also I don't know if I live streamed it, but I definitely recorded it and posted it on my YouTube channel, so you can rewatch this trade. It looks similar to this one, so I think we are, yeah, probably going to see a retracement in the near future. Let's see. And then I don't want to get trapped into long, okay? So I don't trust any market structure shift higher. I mean, bro, if today this works out and you could have taken, and let's say price now retraces higher, market structure shift, and this fair value gap now that it's probably going to form will deliver the long towards these relatively equal highs. Okay, bro, then, you know, whatever. But I think we are going to continue lower, okay? I don't think we are going to go for up. Bro, what just happened? Come on. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, I don't think we're going to go higher now. And I don't trust the market structure shift. And you can probably watch all other other YouTube trading live streams, and probably some of them are going to go long now because of that market structure shift. And maybe it will deliver today, but I'm not trusting it. The past that I, the mistakes that I did in the past are telling me no, don't trust it. Even though yes, buy side looks beautiful, and I was looking for buy side in the beginning. I don't think we go higher. Come back. Keine Ahnung von wo der Typ das vorhin wusste, aber no, price action is not dead, bro. Price action is good. We just had the wrong bias. I mean, if you shorted in here, bro, you had a pretty nice run lower. So price back to MOR. Bro, that's exactly the trade that I took with this huge win in here. Was also coming back to MOR and then roll over instead of going higher. And this looks really bullish right now. And it may deliver buy side, but I don't take it. I don't take it, even though I was looking for buy side. I don't think it's going to deliver. And if it is going to deliver buy side, then I'm fine with you know, not taking a trade. But let's see. Let's see. Crazy run high right now. It's 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. opened. This candle. Let's see. 1 hour chart. Where did the 1 hour chart close? So 1 hour chart traded lower again, took out this sell side. But we closed all the way up in here. Luca, don't take that long. Don't take it. Don't fucking take it. Don't take that long, bro. Don't! Yeah, we talked about it, Tom. I definitely will. What's in your opinion the most beautiful church in Germany in Frankfurt, Tom? Don't get trapped into a long. Don't. Do not, okay? Let me repeat that. Do not. Imagine price delivering buy side now. Ah, no, I don't think so. We might see another run higher towards first percent fair value gap. Might. I actually want to see some price action going sideways, you know, just scaring people off. Some time distortion, some, you know, trapping people on buy side, you know, bull flag type shit. And then maybe create some type of market maker sell model from first and fair value gap down lower towards this low again. Bro, I'm living near the city. Gabriel, are you in the long right now? Gabriel's the type of guy who's, you know, who's also catching reversals and trading against buys. So I can imagine that, you know, Gabriel took a long in here. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's have a look at ES. ES is leaving these relatively equal lows intact. Okay. These two. Also, these ones down here. Okay. Huh. Trend line. Okay. Yes, actually looks pretty nice. Yes, looks pretty nice. Dow, whatever. Dow's always doing its own thing, but still nice relatively equal lows in here. So Dow looks pretty bearish. ES looks pretty bearish. And NQ as well. Or what the fuck's this? Sehr schön, low-key neidisch. Serbisch orthodox. Bro, wo ist der Unterschied zwischen orthodox, nicht orthodox und so weiter? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich bin katholisch, glaube ich. Okay, like I said, I'm not looking for longs anymore. So I used to take a long in here. Now today I don't. And that's the right decision so far. So let's see. Let's see. Um, evangelisch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I need to maybe do my own research and find an answer. So, like I said, we could see another run higher towards first and Favati gap, okay? So, that's actually what I'm looking for. Some time distortion, consolidation, engineering sell side, then moving back up into first and Favati gap, finding resistance, then real resistance in first and Favati gap, and then roll over and take out this low. Okay. Over time with experience, you will have seen enough New York opening sessions and days to recognize certain patterns. Okay. And this is the same pattern that occurs right now in comparison to this day. Okay, maybe let's look it up. It's 27th of May. Can we go back? 27th. $9:30 opening. Ah, bro. Damn. What did I do wrong? Bro, what? 27.05. Ah, 16:25. Hä? I don't know. This is not the day that we are looking. 27. Ah, okay, we cannot go back. Maybe on a 5-minute chart we can. Yes, sir. Okay. Nah, bro, that is not the day. That's not the day. Ah, this is PM. Ah, okay, yeah, it's a 5-minute chart, so obviously it's not looking the same. Ah, bro, that's kind of annoying. I don't know. I'm not quite sure right now. I wanted to show you that trade. No, that's not this. Whatever. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I cannot find it. So let's go back to today. Fortunately, I cannot find it. But yeah, you will see it. You will see it. And over time, you will recognize that there are certain types of New York opening ranges and New York sessions. There's only a certain amount of, you know, how the New York open is going to pan out, okay? It's an algorithm, so it's not changing. This is beautiful engineered sell side. Bro, I want to find the trade. Maybe I can go back into my journal and post it later on in a Discord channel, and then you will have it. Or best case scenario, it will pan out like I said. Go back to the first split on value gap and then roll over. You know, trapping everybody long. They are aiming for these highs, but I don't think we are going for these highs. I don't. Okay. Okay. 50-minute chart. Oh, come on. Same thing as yesterday, bro. Not yesterday, Friday. Ah. I mean, I was right. I was right in the sell side again. But bro, why is Trump again tweeting something? Let me see. Fucking Phil's again manipulating. Donald Trump, 32 seconds ago. Hell no. Almost as straight is open. Look. If you just read the first sentence, a Strait of Hormuz is open and will remain open. Okay, wait, just let me just read the whole text. Bro, I don't want to know how much insider trading is going on right now. But yeah. Trump said blockade is reinstated. So market jumps lower. And let's have a look at YouTube streamer and see if they got wrecked again. Well, this environment right now is just untradeable, bro. Okay, let's have a look at I said, bro, they're looking for longs, they are longing, and they got effed again, bro. Just go on YouTube and look for NQ live trading and see other live streamers were going long and just got hell no. Hell fucking no. This is unbelievable. Bro, Trump is fucking with everybody. That's insane. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, to be honest, you can just close your charts. Bro, everybody was longing. Everybody on YouTube was longing, like I said. And Bice was bearish. I was fucking right again. And then Trump just said, nope. You won't be part of that move. And it dumped. Without me again. But no problem. We'll catch that trade. We will catch a beautiful short. I'm just watching like other other trading YouTubers, live streamers, bro. They just, I watched this. I just rewatched 2 of them, and both of them were long and just got. No, Tom, you were long as well. You were long as well. No. Trust me, bro. Don't. I said don't. Don't go long, bro. Don't go long. Lemon, Phil, why? Yeah. That's insane. You know the problem? You know what the problem is? The problem is if you were long, maybe on demo paper trading account, you got stopped out at your stop loss. But if you're trading in a real broker firm, if you got your stop, maybe you were long in here and you got your stop below this low in here, price just dropped so quickly, you probably got filled down in here and not right where your stop loss was. So that's a risk of trading in this environment. Bro, ich bin einer von ihnen. Bitte sag mir, du warst nicht long. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro, everybody was long. Go on, bro, no. Tom, Gabriel, geht beide bitte auf YouTube und guckt euch ein paar Livestreamer an. Aber ICT Livestreamer, die sind gefühlt keine ICT Livestreamer, weil die traden, keine Ahnung, Fair Value Gaps, aber die kennen kein ICT Concepts außer Fair Value Gaps. Auf jeden Fall waren die alle long und wurden gerade alle tuckert. Bro, es war clean. Bis jetzt nur Paper. Nah, bro, trust. These longs wouldn't have panned out. I'm 100%, okay, I'm not 100% sure, but 90% certain that price would have retraced back up into first position for value gap and then dumped. Okay. Now that we have taken out sell side, that's another story. Now sell side has been taken, so I don't know what will happen. Was hast du gefragt? Ah, sorry, ich hab's gar nicht gesehen. Ja, Bro, safe. Würde ich mir auf jeden Fall gerne mal anhören. Safe, safe. Bro, everybody good. Okay. Practice account. Yeah, sorry, I was ich hab's übersehen, Bro. Ich hab Fragen übersehen. Nah, bro. No Schadenfreude. It's just, you know, I was anticipating it, you know, and that's why I'm happy. Because I avoided the longs, I avoided a stop out on a long setup, and I anticipated shorts, and the shorts came, but unfortunately, Trump had to fuel that trade towards the downside. Okay, he had to send out some tweets again for my buys to be delivered, but it would have been delivered nevertheless, I think. Nah, bro, ernst. Of course, bro. I'm not happy with when other people are losing money. That's not the reason why I was happy. Of course not, bro. I'm a human. I'm having faith. You know, I'm a good person. I would say. I think it's difficult to say that about yourself, but you know, I'm trying to be a good person, and that's definitely not the reason why I was laughing. But it's just insane how it happens two days in a row, Friday and Thursday. Myro is sending the trade into the channel, saying, "I got cooked." Fuck, bro. Tom. Sorry, Tom. I had to expose you. I said you also got cooked. Myro got cooked in the Discord channel. Fuck. Yeah, I recall it, bro. You're right. This guy said don't trade today. Maybe he was an insider trader. I don't know. He had some news that we don't have. He knew that Trump was posting something. I don't know. Ah, damn. So, like I said, ES target delivered as well. MYM delivered as well. Bro. "15 followers, private account." I don't know. I don't freaking know. Let's see if we can just hit a practice account long. Let's see. Next time, no stop loss, bro. Ah. Maybe then you would have got a margin call. God damn. Insane. Fucking insane. Ugh. Crazy day. Crazy. Insane, man. That move was insane. Schon oft gesagt, aber kein SL, kein Verlust. I don't know. I would not have the confidence training without a stop loss, because in case you are wrong, then you hold onto your trade, not realizing that you're actually wrong in the direction. Of course, if your bias is correct, most of the times when I get stopped out and I have the bias correct, then if I hadn't got a stop loss, I wouldn't have got stopped out and the trade would have been profitable, But the thing is, what's going to happen if you are in a trade and the direction is wrong and you have no stop loss. And then you're going to think like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm right. Just let's just hold on to it for another couple minutes, and then it will reverse, and then you get fucked. So I don't know. I would not recommend trading without a stop loss. So why did I take this trade? We have fair value gap close above first and fair value gap midpoint. So far we've been respecting it. I wanted to see price trade outside the first percent fair value gap and then close above it. So it's kind of suspect that price wigged outside of it 2 times and not close above it. But so far we've been respecting the midpoint, so that's fine. But I want to see price also close above it. And so far oh bro, I'm trading the New York session. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so far that looks pretty bullish. We are respecting the upper half. So let's see. We're also kind of respecting the 930 opening level, and I don't like that one. But you know what? It's a practice account, so whatever. I'm just trying to practice entry skills, entry mechanisms. So let's see. Doesn't matter if it pans out or not. Just a practice account, but seems like we don't want to close above it. We don't want to close above the first percent fair value gap. Whatever. I mean, that's insane. That's fucking insane. I'm happy we avoided a loss. Okay. All right. Took a loss on the practice account, no problem. Irgendwann wird es ja TP hitten. Nah, bro. If the direction is wrong. Bro. You have to consider margin, okay? If you, let's say you have a 10k account, okay? Let's say you have a 10k account. And you're trading without a stop loss. If it moves against you to the point where your margin is not enough to handle that kind of move against your position, then you get a margin call and you get stopped out from the broker, okay? Not through your stop loss because you didn't have any stop loss, but because of the missing margin, okay? So it's not that easy. It doesn't work like that, bro. And yeah, I'm working for a little firm, you know, a part-time job aside from, you know, university. What's the other question? mm, yeah, trading with two accounts, one short, one long. I mean, I don't know. Try it out. Try it out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, you're scared. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know, bro. I think that would be too easy. There's definitely somebody else who thought about it and he got crushed. I mean, that would be too easy. Last man. Bros. Mega mind to the ass. Maybe. Maybe, bro. Maybe, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I will wait for that trade to either stop me out or hit TP. You know, just a little practice account, not following my model, just, you know, looking at price action, determining whether I'm bullish or bearish, just following the order flow. So, yeah, just some, you know, practicing entries to, you know, detach from that emotional state, you know, that detaching from the fear of getting into a trade and being hesitant and whatever. So that's what I'm doing right now. Have a nice day, Tom. Let's see if you can see TP being hit. You know what? Let's just be content with the fair value gap. Bro, it's not. Come on. There you go. Okay. Perfect. So we have a nice little scalp. No problem. Might bag the loss and even some profit. So have a nice day, guys. I will catch you tomorrow after CPI. I guess we're going to have a beautiful day, trading day tomorrow. So yeah, be happy with today. Be content. Don't be greedy. You know, it's ugly as price action right now. But like I said, we traded up into first position fair value gap again, like I was anticipating in here, and yeah. Then Trump news came in, bro. Fuck that guy, bro. I hate it, bro. He's always tweeting something like middle of New York Open. Like, come on. But yeah, got a profitable trade nevertheless. So see you guys tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. And until I catch you in the next one, guys, be safe. Tell me we have a little talk tomorrow, or maybe later on Discord channel. So we stay in contact. But we see you tomorrow. Tom, are you there tomorrow? Okay, perfect. So see you tomorrow, bro. Have a nice day.